Dear students, we are going to learn about a very important concept in this chapter, that is dimensional analysis and its application. What is dimensional analysis? Dimensional analysis is a tool to find or check a relation among physical quantities by using their dimensions. That means whenever you want to relate two or more than two physical quantities with respect to one another, we are going to use a dimensional analysis. When magnitudes of two or more physical quantities are multiplied, their units should be treated in the same manner as ordinary algebraic symbol. That means whenever you want to multiply two physical quantities, for example, F is equal to m into a, mass times acceleration. Now here you are multiplying mass with acceleration. What is the unit of mass? Kilogram. What is the unit of acceleration? Meter per second square. So you can multiply the units also in a normal way. That is kg meter per second square is the unit for force. We can cancel identical units in the numerator and the denominator. That means whenever you are going to multiply or divide two physical quantities, if units are in common, you can cancel them. For example, pressure is equal to force by area. What is the unit of force? Kg meter per second square. What is the unit of area? Meter square. You can cancel 1 meter. So the unit will become kg per meter second square. Similarly, physical quantities represented by symbols on both sides of a mathematical equation must have the same dimensions. That means you have an equation like this. V is equal to u plus at. Now here on the left hand side as well as on the right hand side, you have different physical quantities. V is equal to u plus at. According to this point, all the physical quantities should have the same dimensions. Then only you can either add or subtract. Dimensional analysis can be used. So there are three applications are there for our dimensional analysis. What are they? Number one, to check the dimensional consistency of equation, which is also called as principle of homogeneity of dimensions. Homogeneity means same. So whenever you have an equation, suppose you have derived an equation, if you want to see whether the equation is correct or not, then we are going to opt this technique, that is dimensional consistency of equation. On the left hand side as well as on the right hand side, they should have same dimensions. Then only it is correct, otherwise it is not. Even if you consider V equal to u plus at, all the terms which are present on the left hand side and on the right hand side should have the same dimensions. This is called principle of homogeneity of dimensions. Second one, to convert units in one system into another system. Whenever you want to convert one system of units into another system of units, like from SI to CGS or CGS to SI, like that, then we are going to use dimensional analysis alone. 3. To derive the relation between physical quantities based on certain reasonable assumptions. So by assuming few conditions, we are going to derive the relation among different physical quantities. So these are the three applications which are very, very important, not only for learning but also for exam point of view. Now let's discuss about the first one, checking the dimensional consistency of equation, which is also called as the principle of homogeneity of dimensions. The magnitudes of physical quantity may be added together or subtracted from one another only if they have same dimensions. That means whenever you want to add or subtract different physical quantities, those physical quantities should have same dimensions. Then only it is correct, otherwise it is wrong. So this consistency is called principle of homogeneity. For example, initial velocity can be added or subtracted from final velocity because they have same dimensional formula. That is m power 0 Lt to the power minus 1. But force and momentum cannot be added because their dimensional formula are different and are mlt to the power minus 2 and mlt to the power minus 1 respectively. Now here you can see both force and momentum are having different dimension formula, so we cannot either add or subtract both. Example, let's have an example. To check the dimensional consistency of v square is equal to u square plus 2as. Now here I am going to check whether this equation is correct or not. So in order to check the equation, first of all we have to write the dimensional formula of that particular quantity one by one. So the dimensions of the quantities involved in the equation are u, initial velocity, Lt to the power minus 1 is a dimensional formula, v, final velocity, Lt to the power minus 1 is a dimensional formula, acceleration, the dimensional formula is Lt to the power minus 2, distance or displacement L. I have taken all the 4 dimensional formulae. Now substitute the dimensions in the given equation. Now you can see Lt to the power minus 1 whole square is equal to Lt to the power minus 1 whole square plus Lt to the power minus 2 into L. Note that the constant 2 in the term 2as does not have dimensions. That means for constants we can't have dimension, which we have already seen in the topic dimension. Now if you're going to calculate, you're going to have m power 0 L square t to the power minus 2 is equal to m power 0 L square t to the power minus 2 plus m power 0 L square t to the power minus 2. Now you can see all the 3 v square, u square and 2as are having same dimension formula. This is called principle of homogeneity. That means here this equation is correct. Each term of the above equation is having same dimensions. Therefore, the given equation is dimensionally correct or dimensionally consistent. Note, if an equation fails the consistency test, it is proved wrong. It means whenever you are going to derive an equation, if that equation is going to fail the principle of homogeneity test, that means that equation is wrong completely. But if it passes, it is not proved right. Example, previously we have seen v square is equal to u square plus 2as, which is dimensionally correct. Instead of plus, if I keep minus, then also it is correct, but actually it is wrong. Thus, a dimensionally correct equation need not be actually an exact equation, but a dimensionally wrong or inconsistent equation must be wrong. Example, equations v square equal to u square minus 2as or v square equal to u square plus half as are dimensionally consistent but are incorrect equations in mechanics. Albert Einstein tried his famous energy mass equation as E equal to m by c square, E equal to m square by c, E equal to m square c, etc. Finally, he settled with E equal to mc square using dimensions and then proved it with the help of calculus.